Hello, my gorgeous Virgos. How are you? Are you well? I hope you are. Right, I hope 2018 is being amazing to you. This is your monthly reading for February 2018. We're using Gilded Tarot and we're using Fairy Tarot cards. I know that normally I use the Wisdom of the Oracle cards, but my reading style has really changed. I don't know if I've got a new guide, I don't know what's going on, but the readings are much shorter, they're much more concise. And yeah, it's just changed over this little batch, so it's a learning curve for me too. So please give me some feedback. You guys always do, you're amazing, and I'm so appreciative of it. I really am. So thank you. Right, and as I said that, the Hermit card came up, which is awesome. Right, what we're doing, we're going to turn that Ace of Pentacles the right way around because we don't want you having that in reverse. Yeah, Jill, Tarot by the Sea, hello. Where are we? Yes, let's do your reading for February 2018. Sorry, I'm a little bit flustered. I've done all the readings this weekend for the week. 15th to the 21st is up if you haven't seen it already. And I have done all the monthlies apart from 3 this weekend, so there we go. Right, the cards... This is the issue. It's like this new guide's amazing. The readings are so much better, but they like to throw cards at me. You've got the Moon, Virgo. You may be dealing with a water sign in February. Or you may have secrets in February. You have the Hierophant. Are you secretly married, Virgo? You have the Tower. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Okay, you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is important because she flew out the deck and then I put her back in and then she's come back out again. Like out, in, straight back in, and she's coming out. So the Queen of Swords is reversed. That Ace of Pentacles is coming back as well. So, all sleepless nights. I'm not making a decision, Virgo. You guys are normally the kings of making decisions. Right, okay. You have on the bottom, you have the Chariot. You're moving on in some way. In some way. Now, before you start panicking about the Tower, okay, it could be a major change. You could have a secret wedding, and that might be your major change, okay, to the Queen of Swords. And you might be up all night. Okay, blindfolding your Queen of Swords and playing swords. Yeah, what can I say? That could be a reading for some of you, I guess. You can fast forward to the end of the shuffling if you want to. I won't say anything important about the card. So you have the Moon, the Hierophant, the Tower, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, your swords. You've got lots of swords. You have the Emperor, which will be you, because that's what you guys are. You are amazing. Oh. Ace of Winter almost came out. Ace of Winter is the Ace of Swords. You have 3 of Cups. Okay, what's going on there? You've got 2. You've got the Emperor and the Empress. Emperor and Empress is twinkling. Okay. You have the 2 of Winter on the bottom here. Okay. It says, indecision is holding you back. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you, rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. That is so you, guys. That is so you, that you're over-analysing again, aren't you? You are over-analysing again. I'm going to talk about the 2 of Winter card in a minute, but I think you might not be trusting a situation, but we'll come back to it, okay? Right. You have secrets. I think this is you being the Emperor, because that's pretty much what you are, okay? You are the Emperor, and you have secrets. Or you're dealing with a water sign, or there are things that you don't know yet, or there are things that are coming to light gradually, okay? It's not fully illuminated yet, but that moon is a half moon. So things are starting to come to light. It could be at work, okay, because we have this little thing in the middle. Could be a partnership. It could be a third party, because we have the couple and the little water sign in the middle. Okay, the little Cancer in the middle. So possibly that could be the thing. Right. Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organised, a firm but compassionate leader. That's pretty much Aries in Virgo in a nutshell, isn't it? Now, this could be to do with a marriage. Okay, might not be to do with a marriage. It could be to do with anything that is an institution. So the institution of marriage, a corporation, businesses, the church, government. What else could we have? Higher education, anything like that. Okay, anything to do with that. Even just family and kind of long-term family and tradition and structure and all of those things. Okay, this is the epitome of the Pentacles energy to me, right? It's everything that's grounded, it's everything that's stable, it's everything that's long-term. So we have that. Then you have the 7 of Autumn. Oh, where are we? 7 of Autumn. They're such pretty cards, these. You have to excuse my nails. I know you guys will notice. I'm going to get them done on Monday, okay? So when I do your next reading, they will be nice. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to pause and rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money, okay? So don't be panicking, Virgos, okay? Don't be over-analysing. Don't worry. Everything will work out beautifully, okay? Just take some time, chill out, and everything will be fine, okay? I am going to assume you know what the Tower is. If you have never watched tarot before, the Tower is basically the breaking down of something in a massive way by the universe because the foundation was faulty, okay, and it needs to be rebuilt. The Tower is a massive change, whatever happens. But it can be good or it can be bad, okay, and it's always for your highest good. So, there we go. We have the 3 of Summer. We have the 3 of Summer. Could be third-party relationship, 3 of Cups, okay? Could be third-party relationship, might not be third-party relationship, okay? It could just be news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish, yeah? This could be you out having fun with your friends, okay? That could be what it is. It could be something social. It could be that you're getting married, in which case, congratulations. It could be that you're having a baby, congratulations. Any good news, okay, congratulations. And this good news is enough to cause the Tower. It's a massive change in your life. Beautiful, okay. Could be a third party, might not be a third party. Okay, you guys have had third parties in the past. Not you personally, obviously. Virgos generally. I'm not talking to anyone in particular. But yeah, could be third party. Could be third party of the Queen of Swords. Might be you being the Queen of Swords. Okay, you might be being the Queen of Swords. You might have been hurt. You might be being quite guarded. You might be basically being very analytical and very logical and very Virgo. Okay, you guys, you're meant to be an Earth sign. But you are the cross between the earth signs and the air signs to me. Okay, you're the bit in the middle. You are the transition between the two because you have all that grounded energy. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It's like you have all that grounded Pentacles energy, but you're also incredibly analytical and logical and all that kind of stuff. And your ideas are just phenomenal. So that could well be you. Could well be you. Doing your analytical, logical thing. But the queens tend to be more nurturing, they tend to be more caring, they tend to be, very blunt, to the point, yeah, very, very honest, but, yeah, sharp tongue, okay, sharp tongue. Or you could be dealing with an air sign, okay, is the other one. Now, this is quite a strange one, okay. Because we have that queen who can be snappy, okay, she can be sharp. It says, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. which is really weird because you've just had the Three of Summer and you've just had the Tower. Okay, maybe you were quite happy, maybe you were in a third party relationship and it's ended, maybe you've just started one and basically you're being distracted. Maybe you're ending one and you're failing to see a magical opportunity. Maybe you're taking your partner for granted because you're bored with life, okay? You're not very happy by the looks of things, or somebody's not very happy, okay? Maybe somebody wants something from you, maybe a child wants something from you, and you're just ignoring them. You're just like, no, you're not getting it. Mum, can I have a new bike? No. Mum, can I have you this? No. Mum, can I have you this? No. And then you go Queen of Swords on them, okay? And you snap, and you're just like, no, had enough. No, that's it, I'm telling you. So you could be quite sharp-tongued. I can't remember, somebody else had that. Capricorn, I think, had that as well, being snappy with people, potentially their children, because theirs was all about family, and maybe they were being a bit snappy. And it says, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, courageously stand up for yourself. This is a Seven of Spring, which is a Seven of Wands, okay? This is basically defending yourself, fighting your corner, okay? And you may be using sharp words to do it. You may be using sharp words to do it. If this has come after a quite negative Tower, okay, if this has come after quite a negative Tower, perhaps there is an argument going on. Perhaps you are arguing with your Empress. Okay, you have the Emperor, you have the Empress. This is twin flame stuff to me, okay, or at least soulmate, or a couple, okay, but it could be twin flame. So if you have a twin, if you know your twin, perhaps you're arguing with them. Perhaps you're arguing about them because maybe you're married. Twins are a nightmare because it's like they tend to show up when you're already committed to something else, or there's a massive reason why you can't be with them, okay, because you have to go through the challenges in order to get there. So perhaps you have gone into this third party with your twin. And then the Tower hits, okay, one way or the other. Maybe, and just because you meet your twin doesn't mean you're automatically going to get divorced and live happily ever after with your twin, because you're not. A lot of the time it's like, no, 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 I'm not getting involved, I'm not getting involved, I'm not getting involved, okay, because they're difficult relationships. But for some of you, this could be arguments within a marriage, okay, within a committed relationship. Could also be arguments within a brother and sister dynamic as well, I'm getting. Or it could be arguments with your parents as well. If you're the Queen of Swords, perhaps your parents are the King and Queen of are the Emperor and the Empress, okay? Perhaps that's the situation. You have the Hierophant, so you have that family tradition thing going on. Perhaps this is arguments between brothers and sisters about things like inheritance and stuff like that, okay? Perhaps it's arguments with your parents about these things. So, possibly. But whatever it is, my loves, it's giving you sleepless nights. Okay, or somebody's having sleepless nights. Maybe the Empress is having sleepless nights. Maybe your twin is having sleepless nights over this, because maybe you've cut them out with your sharp words. And maybe you've really hurt them. Because you guys can be sharp, okay? You can. You can be very logical. You can be very cold sometimes. You know I love you, but you can be very cold sometimes, okay? And you have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords. This is the King of Winter, which is the King of Swords as well. So you have the Emperor and you have the Empress, and you have the King of Swords and you have the Queen of Swords. Maybe you guys are really at it now. Maybe you guys are really fighting now, okay? Possibly, and maybe there are sharp words being exchanged, and maybe you have this twin flame in the background who is having sleepless nights, and you and your partner are arguing like you wouldn't believe. But the King of Winter is knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional, okay? Pretty much you guys. Again, so we have, you're very much Swords energy a lot of the time. Get advice from someone professional, objective, public speaking, unemotional relationships. Okay. This is an unemotional relationship. And maybe you guys really are. Maybe you really are at it. And then underneath there, you can't make a decision as to what to do. Okay, you can't make a decision as to what to do. Or maybe that's just the two of you. And if you look very carefully, I saw this earlier, I've never seen it before, it's the moon. Okay, so maybe someone is not seeing something. Maybe there are secrets and she's blindfolded and she can't see. So maybe there are secrets between you. Maybe there's a secret and you had the moon as well there. So maybe there are secrets. And this time it's a full moon, so maybe the secrets have come out. And maybe you two are exchanging very, very sharp words at this point because something wasn't seen and now something is seen. Okay, it's a little bit cloudy still. Yeah, it's cloudy but stormy. Okay, maybe that's it for some of you. I hope it's not. I really hope it's not. But we have this, okay, which is a Two of Winter, which is on the bottom of your deck. And it says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. For some of you, yes, this could be a combination between. It could also be in a situation where it's between work and home as well. Okay, so maybe you want to move forward in something, but it's a head and heart decision. You know, it's a head and heart decision. The Two of Winter is a Two of Swords, and you have two Twos of Swords. Okay. Now, the reason I said I was going to talk to you about this card is because I need to come over here so that you can see. Okay. If you look at that card, look at that little face. Okay. Don't look at my nails. Look at that little face. Okay. And he's looking at something. Now, I could be completely wrong, but I'm using this anyway because this is really important. He's looking at this shiny, sparkly, creative, beautiful thing. Okay, and it's quite unusual and it's quite unique. And it's called a lyre. Now, maybe he's looking at this and he can't make a decision because he doesn't know whether this is a lyre. Okay? He doesn't know whether it's true. He doesn't trust it. And if you look at his little face, look, he's very skeptical about it. Now, maybe that's you. Or maybe this other person is looking at you and thinking, are you a liar? And maybe this is why you're not moving forward, is because one or the other of you doesn't trust. So you're being asked to go inside. You have the High Priestess. You could be dealing with the water sign because we had the Moon card as well. You could be dealing with the water sign. Okay, you also had the Three of Summer. Three of Summer is the Three of Cups. Okay, you also had the Four of Summer. Maybe this water sign isn't that interested because if you look, there's this little kid again, right? That's you, there. There's a little kid again, okay, and this person is just looking off into the distance. And this person here is begging, okay, absolutely begging. And they're an angel or a fairy or something, so they're going to be quite magical, okay. But this person's not even looking. They're just like, yep, whatever. So maybe you're going inside to trust your intuition. And it says, trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. So you guys are in your heads at the moment, possibly about a water sign. Okay. Now, we have moving forward though. We have moving forward. We have a new start. Yeah. You have this new opportunity. Yeah. You haven't taken it yet. The Swords opportunity could be dealing with an air sign. Okay. But you're tied. You have the Devil, could be dealing with Capricorn, okay? You have the Devil, you are bound to something. You're bound through choice. The Devil doesn't make you bound, okay? When you look at the other cards, God, I need to get out more. The Devil doesn't make you bound. When you see him in the traditional deck, the people have the chains around their necks, but they can take them off, okay? And they choose not to. So you're taking a bit of a break. You're taking a bit of a break. And I think probably while you make a decision. And you're being very balanced, okay, about your emotions. And maybe you're just focusing on work. Some of you are just focusing on your children as well. But some of you are looking back to the past, okay, as well. And thinking how happy you were. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Turns in your favour and you end up with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you end up with the Ace of Pentacles, which can be about money, it can be about finances, but it can also be about anything that's about long-term security and stability. This could be a long-term love offer, okay? This could be a love offer that is worth spending the rest of your life on, okay? It could be that. That's your Pentacles energy. And it's an opportunity. And then you're reaping your harvest. Now we have got, perhaps you're feeling left out in the cold by a soulmate and feeling stabbed in the back. But you're triumphant. And you could be triumphant with this Empress. We're now getting into the repeating cards because we have the Emperor, now we've got the Empress, and we've got this as well. And eventually, Virgo are calling a judgment. Okay, you're actually doing it. Oh my goodness gracious me. At some point you will be doing it. At some point you will be doing it. Okay. You will get there, Virgo. Okay. Don't overanalyze. Just take your time, my loves. Okay. Focus on your work, focus on your family, focus on whatever it is that you're focusing on to keep you going. Whatever this thing is, you are the Emperor. Okay. Or the Empress. And it's complicated. It's a complicated situation, and you have my sympathy. If you're involved in a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship, you have my absolute sympathy, because they can be a total pain and they can be heartbreaking for the people involved in them. If you're not, if it's just about money, just chill. Okay, you are logical, you are in control, you are the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. You have your logical brain on, you are the Queen of Swords, you are the King of Swords. So you're there, you're in control, you're using your logic, you're using your intellect, you're using your head. Okay, you will be absolutely fine. I'm going to love you and leave you. Okay, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay, bye.